We are live.
Hey, all right.
We're talking about Vince McMahon here on Hollywood is Dead. What a sack of shit he is, because it just broke and we both found out on our own. And then got
Yes,
together and we're like, did you hear?
that's what happens.
I was staring at my phone. I'm like, I'm so ready to tell Dick. Otherwise, I would have been on like 4 minutes earlier.
That's hilarious.
Extreme depravity.
Vince McMahon. Oh my God, I'm trying to take your ass to the next level, bitch.
I hate that fucking guy.
I am Vince McMahon. My daughter is a bitch, and she's taking over the business now. Actually, I think she quit too because no one liked her either. Right?
Does she look exactly like him, only with tits?
She got big boobs. I know
Big
that.
veiny tits.
Look at my gigantic breasts.
Him and his fake pecs and fake body.
I work out all the time. What the hell are you talking about?
Every 76-year-old looks like this.
My eyes. I can't see. My eye popped. My left eye popped out of my head.
Yeah, natural.
Man.
Like a natural octogenarian.
I eat 75 pounds of steak a week.
The only reason he could look like that is if he ate the wrestlers who didn't meet his standards in the ring.
Well, what happened to the all the old wrestlers that
the Bushwhack Bros? He ate
them. He ate them.
Earthquake. He ate them.
Exactly.
He ate him. Every wrestler. That's why they all die at 50, because
the Ultimate Warrior,
Vince McMahon gets hungry.
Macho Man Randy Savage, Jake the Snake, though he's still alive.
Jake the Snake.
He ate Jake the Snake. That's what
I like the fact that I said Ed McMahon instead of Vince McMahon. Now I picture the Publishers Clearinghouse going door to door eating old people.
We're gonna take care of you right now.
Yeah.
I'm Ed McMahon. I don't give a shit about women.
Next one could be you.
And actually, maybe honestly, Ed McMahon, that's too far away from Vince McMahon.
Ed McMahon,
to be honest,
you do hear
I'm
some
sure.
bad stories about him.
I'm sure there's some bad stories. No.
Yeah. I got a feeling he was like more like Milton Berle than people expected.
You know, it's so funny to me though that there's millions of people that don't understand what the Late Show with Johnny Carson was. Like how much
it was a wholesome.
Well, how much of like an cultural impact that was in the period of the time. Like Johnny Carson was like the guy for 40 years, and then he retires and he dies, and no one ever talks about him now. Even the people that used to love him don't talk about it because they're all dead.
I still hear about it on podcasts a lot.
Really?
That's it.
Huh.
Yeah, because I don't listen to him anymore, but I used to listen to like Jay Moore. And just the comedians that came up in the 80s, in the early 80s. So they were into that Johnny Carson era.
Right.
But most of them are just talking about like Seinfeld and how you could be on his Johnny Carson show once and you had a sitcom.
Exactly. Yeah. So
that was the impact that he had.
Yeah, exactly.
Which does not exist anymore.
No, you're pretty much. It's all done now, and even the podcast realm is starting to end because all these comedy podcasts are kind of folding.
Goodbye.
They're all going broke because they thought COVID would last forever. Because COVID, everybody was listening to podcasts, and now it's like everybody's like, "Oh, I'm kind of tired of that. I'm moving on to other things."
And here's why I say I'm happy to not be that successful in the realm, because I'm not dependent on any funds. I'm not dependent. We just want to do our stupid show.
I just want money.
But the people that they want to make money on it, and it's like, well, that's good short term, but it's a fucking podcast. That's not going to last forever. You're not Joe Rogan.
No, there's only 2 Joe Rogans, and one of them's Joe Rogan.
Others Adam Carolla.
Yeah, he's been around for 30 years.
Those 2 guys, and that's it.
That's about it. Yeah.
The other guys are like severely right wing, those lunatics, like Alex Jones people. But then they lose it all because they get sued for a ridiculous amount of money.
Yeah.
We're not here to discuss that, though. We're here to discuss a movie I've never seen before. And
I'm still shocked. Yeah, I'm surprised you finally got to watch In Bruges.
I thought you knew I didn't see it.
No, I'm just saying. I'm shocked that you. Yeah, it's been taking this long to see it. Yeah, this is like one of our favorite writer-directors of all time. With 7 Psychopaths. To be honest,
I've only seen 7 Psychopaths.
Yeah, 7 Psychopaths.
That's the only Martin McDonagh movie I've seen.
And his brother does great movies too.
We'll discuss that and more.
Yes.
I'm curious about what you just said.
Yes.
I'm not aware of his brother, so let me know in a second. But first, let's get around to talking about In Bruges from 2008. That's what you just did to me by introducing a brother I never heard of. Who the fuck is his brother?
What was it? Martin McDonough? I think it's something McDonough.
Well, thanks.
Yeah, it's just,
I'll do the goddamn work. Fine.
they're both playwrights.
Who is Martin McDonough brother?
It
John
is
Michael McDonough. He looks exactly like him.
John
He's
Michael
just
McDonough.
slightly
Yeah,
older. Yeah.
and he uses the same cast.
Okay, what has he directed?
Well, he's done.
Oh, he did Calvary. Okay.
Yes.
He does use the same cast.
War on Everyone. I did not care for that movie. He did that one. I was not a fan.
God,
Calvary is very
they are
good.
in simpatico, aren't they?
Yeah, Calvary is
It's like-
very good.
I haven't seen all of Calvary. I saw it's. I'm gonna add it to the list right now. Actually,
The Guard is fantastic.
Calvary.
Also featuring Mark Strong.
Ooh, 2014.
Yeah, that's a great movie.
I'm doing that about Mark Strong, not 2014.
Yes, Mark Strong, great year.
Choose Calvary. Okay, so what's his name? John Michael
McDonough.
I did not know he had a brother, and he looks very similar to him.
Well, they're related.
And to be honest, this is kind of my first time really looking at Martin McDonough. I didn't realize how much he looked like Sting until yesterday.
Yeah.
The goddamn man is just Sting reincarnate, and he's not even dead yet. Look at this thing.
I love his music.
Look at him.
I'm a big fan of his music.
Hey, Gordy.
And his tantric sex that he has with his partner.
Yeah.
I'm big into that. My name's Gordon. Gordy.
I just love the... Was it Eddie Izzard that did that?
Warwick Davis did it in Life's Too Short, where he called him by his first name. He goes, "Oh, shut up, Gordon."
Yeah, one of the... I think it's Eddie Izzard that has that. It was like, I picture him telling everyone, I'm Sting. Guys, I'm Sting. Who was it that had that bit?
It must be Eddie.
Shut up, Gordon.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
It must be Eddie Izzard.
But he looks just
Eddie
like
Izzard.
him, does he not? Look at those eyes.
It's close.
I pictured Martin McDonough as more of a kind of guy with like a little older, swept over hair, kind of like my hair where I have to, he's starting to go bald here. So you kind of just do the dread. I'm not trying to hide that I'm balding, but I'm like,
I'm there already. I've done that.
Okay, you're past it.
Yeah,
but I'm like right behind you. So I'm like, I just put my hand there and wave it over. I expected him to have that kind of like, 40, 45-year-old longer brown hair, but no, he looks goddamn like a sex god, like Sting. And it's not fair that he's this funny and this talented and
he's great. He's fantastic.
Not fair.
Yeah, he's a good.
It's Colin Farrell.
Yeah. Oh, Colin Farrell.
That's why he's a surrogate in his movie.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
Now I understand why Seven Psychopaths. He basically plays Martin McDonough.
No.
He's a screenwriter in LA from Ireland, and he's just him. Only Right. Okay. I'm all over the place. I know. I'm blown away by the fact that he has a brother and he's just as talented as he is.
Yeah, it's kind of amazing. Like, holy shit.
I put that on pause. I'm gonna look at that after because that's all I can think about right now. And I have like 7 tabs open right now. And you know how I get it? Because I get like obsessed, and I'm like, I'm gonna put that on pause, put that in the back burner. It's driving me crazy, but you've seen this before. I've never seen it. What's your experience with In Bruges? Did you see this in the theater?
I saw it in the theater.
Of course,
when it first came out. I loved it. It was fantastic. One of those movies you're just like, wow, that was amazing. Like, what is this movie? And
can I put a brief pause there?
Please.
I'm jealous because I told you it took me 2 hours to watch 1 hour of the movie.
Right.
Because I have a screaming baby and a screaming 2-year-old across the room, sometimes in my arms. So I'm watching and I'm pausing. Rewind 10, 15, 20 seconds, whatever. Pause.
Right.
Wait for the screams to start. And my baby loves to go like, he'll wait until the movie starts to start going, ah, like just he's not screaming, but he's like,
He knows what he's doing.
ah, yeah. And he won't do it when I pause it. And I was like, you know what,
Right,
fuck this. We'll finish the second half of the Sorcerer's Apprentice because we did it for Nick.
This bother your viewing, Father?
He didn't make a sound the second half of the Sorcerer's Apprentice. As soon as I turn on the most whispering movie I've ever seen in my entire fucking life is the first half of In Bruges. The first half alone. Second half, they don't whisper that much.
No, there's a lot of yelling.
I didn't realize they were doing the museum and art tours in Bruges. So the whole first half of the movie is, I wonder what the horse was thinking. Yeah. It must have been about the afterlife.
I hate fucking in Bruges. I hate this place. Like, fucking stupid.
Yeah.
This is fucking stupid. Why are we here?
Yeah, but it's so hard to hear. And I'm like, oh. So I'm really jealous that you get to see this in a nice theater with surround sound, Dolby Digital, nice. Maybe back in 2008.
Saw it in the ArcLight. It was the greatest theater, one of the best theaters ever in the world. Now it's closed, long gone.
But they still have signs up in LA when I was just there.
They're trying to bring it back, but they don't know if they can bring it back. It's on the.
I don't see why they couldn't. Just open the one open the CinemaScope one.
I don't know if they're. They're saying by the end of 20 Return of the King. I remember that. 2024 I think toward the end it's gonna come out. It's gonna be open again. They were gonna do it last year, but they had to push it back to this year, I think.
Well, honestly, even if they just open up the one theater, sell the rest of the land to that gym, who gives a shit? Sell it to the goddamn.
It's a 24-hour wasteland out there.
No, but they don't need the rest of those theaters were like just whatever, you know.
Well, they were good theaters. They were good theaters, but
they were good. But
that was the idea. Was there was the
selling point for the ArcLight is the arc,
the dome,
it's the CinemaScope, So that they had that. It's a
nobody shoots to that anymore. But yeah.
But Nolan alone, as long as he releases a movie once a year, we'll keep our business.
Yeah. Exactly.
Him and Peter Jackson will keep us going.
Yeah, they'll keep us going. Maybe James Cameron too. Will say, "Fuck it, I want to do that too."
James Cameron does a movie every 15, 20 years now. Hopefully we get enough.
It's enough. It's enough.
They'll get Tarantino involved, who's probably done after one more movie, but
whatever that means.
I don't know, but okay. So sorry. Continue with the theater. I want to proclaim.
No, I saw it. I went saw the theater and loved it when I saw it and. It's one of those experiences you're just like, oh shit, that was a great movie.
Were you working there?
No, I was not working there at that time. I was fired. I'd been fired for a year by the time the movie came out.
Okay.
I still had I had free passes for like 2 years.
Oh yeah.
I had about a stack this tall of free passes that I saved while I was working.
You're describing my dream right now.
Oh, one day I knew that I was going to be fired because I'd get fired everywhere.
Also, I looked up right now and I saw one of my favorite scenes in the movie, which is
what? Oh, yeah. You're not going to make it up there.
You fucking elephants. Don't go.
You're not going to make it up there. Don't do it. Don't bother.
Sorry.
What are you talking about? Oh, that's a great. Yeah.
I love that scene. And then later, an American had a heart attack on the stairs.
Americans just had a heart attack on the stairs. That's right.
Sorry,
you caused problems with a Canadian. A Canadian.
It was him. Anyway,
you put that cigarette out.
Theater. Get a stack of tickets. God, I'm dying, Dick.
Oh yeah, no. I used to watch movies there for free, and I used to take my friends, because I knew a guy who worked there longer than me, and he had probably 1,000 free passes that he saved throughout the years of working there. But of course, we can't use them now. It's done. That time's over. But he had free.
I think trespass you immediately when you're fired.
Well, they were. You do get banned for a year, but that didn't stop me. I kept going. What was he fucking do? Arrest me? It's a fucking fuck you. You're a weird Your Scientology company. Get the fuck out of my face.
Are they really?
Go away. Yeah, they're Decurion. They're some kind of weird Cyto company that owns.
Oh God. Okay.
And they own the property, and they own the which made no sense to me because I asked one of the managers, like, well, wait, you guys own the property yet you pay rent to yourself? He says, yeah, we do that because it allows us to factor in the cost of other places that we rent from. Like,
No.
well, why would you do that? And he goes, well, because it didn't work because they sold off all the other theaters that they were renting, and then they sold the Pacific theaters, I think, to like Regal or something, and then they wanted to open all arc lights, and then that was a total fiasco because that bankrupted them because it was
Sorry,
stupid.
all I heard was fraud right there. What's going on?
Fraud, that's all.
Yeah,
But I remember
excellent.
the restaurant, the ArcLight restaurant, the food was always good.
That food was fucking
Remember that?
bomb.
ArcLight restaurants were very good. They had an ahi tuna steak sandwich.
I was just gonna say that.
that
We
was
used
so
to go there,
good.
and I remember like 3,
Oh,
4 times. It was us and Adam and Cesar would go there.
yeah. Chicken Caesar
Just
salad was
that
good.
we
The
all got the
burgers were
exact
good.
same stuff. Like,
It was that place was really good. It was
it
a
was
nice.
phenomenal. So and it had like an outdoor courtyard, but it was inside. It was
And
weird.
we used to work there. You would get like I think you get 50% off.
Oh, really?
We got 50% off
Man,
of the restaurant. We
that
used
was
to
a
eat
good
there all the time. We would go there, eat all the time with friends, bring friends out. You 50% off the meal. You're like, oh fuck yeah.
I would
It's
have Michael
awesome.
buy me a beer when we went
Oh
there
yeah.
because I wasn't old
Great.
enough.
Oh, wonderful time. Wonderful
Yeah.
time.
Uh,
And the black guy from Chasing Amy was the host.
I don't remember seeing him there.
He was there when I was there. He worked there
Yeah,
off and
he
on.
wasn't there when I saw it when I was.
It was pretty funny.
God damn! I seriously still remember that food.
Yeah, the food was good. That
That's
was a
what I
good
told you.
spot.
Like all the places I used to eat are all closed.
Yeah, they're all gone
Every
now, especially
single one of them.
post COVID. Especially after post COVID, they're all gone now.
How does a
All of
cookie
them.
and ice cream place not survive COVID, if anywhere?
I think it was gone before COVID. It might have been
Yeah, it
gone
might have been, but
prior.
that was in Westwood, right across from UCLA.
Yeah, because I remember working in Westwood. I never saw that place again. So I think it closed way before. I think it closed after probably a year after you left. I think it was done.
It must have been. Yeah, it was right up the street from that. Not the theater we saw the premiere at, but that other theater that's right there in the corner.
Yeah,
I don't remember the name of it. Obviously,
I think it's Fox
Maybe.
Theater.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but it was facing southwest.
Yeah.
If you walk out the building, you'd be facing southwest. But they did a lot
Yeah.
of beers there as well. We saw
Yeah.
that
Closer.
Dutch movie with Remco there.
Well, that was further up the road. That was the
that
Independent
was
Theater. That was up. It was Westwood, but it was up the street from that theater. Because I remember, because that place they closed that place down too. It was all boarded up.
Yeah, it's been.
And
up
I remember
years,
driving
I'll
by there. Yeah,
I'll
where
trust
the borders,
your memory more than mine.
where the borders was open down that like right next door, and then they closed that place up too, and then they closed that place up too.
Is that comic shop in Westworld closed too?
Oh, fuck, long gone. That's long gone.
That's right. That's where I met Tarantino.
Yeah.
And just,
hey man, what's going on?
he wore me down.
What are you doing? Come here. Come talk to me. Come here.
I'm clearly a man that can talk, and he wore me down. Like he just kept going. I'm like, movies, comics.
Well, of course. Yeah.
He was fascinating to talk to.
Oh yeah.
And I never asked him a single question about anything about his stuff because I didn't.
He just talked to you about Flash.
We talked about Flash. We talked about Arrow because we're in Kevin Smith's comic shop. It was
right. Yeah.
So I was asking about his Arrow. What's that Quiver series that Kevin Smith did?
Right. Yeah.
He like just finished it, and he was, oh, that's great. Because he's in, and I'm like, and I'm picking up the Clerks X on DVD,
right?
Signed by Kevin.
Yeah.
And I think that day I don't remember seeing him. Maybe I did, but Dante, what's his name? Brian O'Halloran was in the store signing copies of everything. Okay. I didn't get his signature on it because I was talking to Tarantino. So, but goddamn, it was a weirard day. And I'm just like, gonna go, man. Like,
nice on you, QT. You want to get an ice cream sandwich? Let's go get an ice cream sandwich. Come on.
If you would have like had more, if he were the one initiating the conversation, I think I would have. But 20-year-old me, I didn't have the wherewithal to bring up stuff.
Yeah.
Beyond my limited capacity. So I think now I would be able to talk to him all fucking day, like we do. But back then I just couldn't. I couldn't keep up with him, honestly. I was just fucking exhausted.
Yeah, the guy's an encyclopedia.
Yeah.
Of everything.
I was like, I'm gonna remember this the rest of my life. And I do. I'm never gonna forget that. Because it started on the street. Like I was walking by and some other kid was, hey, you're Tarantino. And then they started talking and I'm walking next to him. I was like, that's Tarantino, cool. "Hey, you saw that, right?" And he starts at me. I'm like, "Yeah." I was like, "How am I?" And then it was just half an hour later. I'm like, "What? This is a weird fucking day."
That reminds me of the time we were at the final draft awards and we were just talking at the table and fucking Max Landis pops out of nowhere and says, "We were talking about Lord of the Rings." He goes, "Lord of the Rings," and he comes to our table and it's like, "Hey Max, how you doing?" "Hey guys," and just,
I would do
for
the same
half
thing.
an hour we just talked. We talked for half an hour just hanging out. That's hilarious.
So, yeah, sorry. Oh, God.
Kids will kill.
They will like cough in your throat. It's very rude, like Louis C.K. bit, but no, but I would do the same thing. Like I do now, and I'm not famous. I would walk by and be like, "Heard you guys were talking about
Yeah,
Seven.
well, interesting.
Let's discuss Seven, strangers."
Yes,
Like
please.
I
How
would
are you?
imagine if I was famous, I would do the exact same thing.
Yeah, no, it's hilarious.
Like I don't blame Tarantino because he is genuinely into that shit. Like
Oh,
very,
big
like
time. Yeah.
it's his heart and soul, clearly.
Oh, big time. Yeah, yeah.
So he never brought up anything he did, and that I
No,
like that.
no,
It was
yeah,
more authentic. It was just
yeah. No, he's yeah.
that was a good
He's not. He's,
45 minutes with
he's just a
Tarantino, and
fan.
it felt
Yeah,
like 4 hours. Like,
that's amazing.
I had the same thing with the local H singer. My 30th
Mm,
birthday, I went out with him. I went to his concert, and then I spent the whole night drinking with him and the drummer. There's only too much people in that band.
that's
Whole
hilarious.
night till like 4 in the morning drinking with them. And he's super into like European movies, and we just talked about fucking movies for honestly like 6-7 hours after the show.
Wow.
It's like this is like one of my favorite bands, and I'm like, and I've hung out with them before, but never this long.
No, that's hilarious.
And it was like, this is the best 30th birthday I could ever ask for.
They're not dead, are they?
No, they're still going.
They're still gone.
And then I was like, "You guys have a great night. I'm very drunk, clearly." And he's like, "Yeah, you're clearly fucked up." And I was like, "He's like, it's your 30th birthday, man. You deserve it."
I love you.
And then
I
I
love you.
leave, and I'm like, driving home, my ex-girlfriend. I'm like, "So I think," out the car window, puking all over the car. And I'm like,
That's
I
hilarious.
think I held my own with the film talk. He did get a little weird because I don't know that many specific European directors, but the man is
Right.
very into
Yeah,
this.
it's a little rough. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you, fucking Wes Anderson? Give me a break.
Yes, exactly. Talk
The
about some fucking
milieu
Americans, eh?
of the milieu of the Leopard by Visconti is an amazing experience.
But it's like, I'm like most people like in the film. I mostly know like the big European or even Asian
Right.
directors.
Yeah,
Couple
yeah.
films here and there, mostly
Right, yeah.
completely blind spotted to that. But Martin McDonagh is a European
He's
director.
European. He's Irish. Close enough.
He is. Let's get back on
Irish.
topic
Close enough
here.
to Europe.
Yeah, you got to watch it in the theater. I'm very jealous. Did you watch it in the big theater, or was it one of the side ones?
I don't remember.
I would
It was
imagine it's
probably the
one of the
big
side
theater.
ones.
No, it's probably
Really?
the big theater
This one?
because they always promoted the artsy movies more, and this was like the big movie. It wasn't best screenplay when it came out, so
How
it
come when we
wasn't.
saw Shaun of the Dead, it wasn't in the big theater?
I don't
That's
remember.
shit.
I
We
don't
saw that in
remember.
a side theater.
Did we? I don't remember.
No, remember it was off to the right. There's a separate line.
Oh, okay.
Right when you walk in, there's a line to that right,
Yeah.
and it's like theater 10 or something. I don't remember, but it's right fucking there. Like, wasn't the big theater to the left?
Well, no. Well, there's two big theaters. There's like a 450 seater upstairs and downstairs. There's one and there's one. So there's three big theaters
Really?
with
Which
the
one did
dome.
we see the
Well, it was 10
Lord of the Rings?
and it was 3. 3 and 10 were the big ones. We saw Lord of the Rings in the dome.
Yeah. So okay, so there's
So
the dome.
the dome's the big one. Yeah.
When I say the big one, that's what I meant.
Yeah. No. The
dome
dome's the
itself.
big one. That's like 1,000 seater, roughly 1,000, and then the big ones in the theater are like 500 seaters, something like that, or 450.
So which one
something
was?
like
As soon as you walk in, there's a line to the right. Remember
that
line?
one would have to
Going
be downstairs.
Yeah.
Well, because you go upstairs, downstairs, and upstairs. That's where the theaters were.
Well, so downstairs is the ground level if you're walking from our school. We walked in, off to the right, there's a line there. I remember that.
Yeah, we probably went downstairs then.
Okay. I thought we were downstairs already.
I don't remember. No, because when you
I
come
don't
in from
know
the
the
street
arc light
level, it's
above.
the second level.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Oh,
if
is
you
it?
walk in
Okay.
from the street, that was the lobby. And that's where the
Oh,
restaurant
okay.
was. The restaurant lobby and the store was there. The coffee cart was there. That's where you bought tickets. And the theaters were upstairs and downstairs of the dome outside. So you had to go outside for the dome, and you have to walk downstairs for the theaters. And I think there was 10th. Oh God, what was it? I think it was 10 or 13 theaters, something like that
Yeah,
altogether.
12.
No, 15. There's 15 altogether
Oh,
with the
wow.
dome.
Okay.
So 7 on top, 7 on the bottom. That's what it was.
3 of them were playing Van Helsing.
Yes,
Oh,
probably at the time.
We didn't see it at that theater, but
Yes.
still. All right, so
We
I
did
only
see
went in
it
the
there,
dome
yeah.
once, and that was when we saw Lord of the Rings. So
Yeah, I went to the dome lots of times. Yeah,
yeah, it's.
I saw many of films in the dome.
I didn't really appreciate the arc light except for the dome.
Yeah,
and the restaurant.
well, the rest of it, the rest of it was just a normal theater. Yeah,
The rest of it's normal theater.
and he had
The Chinese theater is
really
definitely where
good
it's at,
caramel
even though
corn.
it's not called
Yeah,
Thomas Chinese anymore.
yeah, the Chinese theater is the best theater. Yeah,
What the fuck is it called now? I was just there. It was like Ted Danson's
Like
theater or
Dolby,
something.
Dolby,
No, Dolby's the
Chinese
Kodak.
theater. But Kodak's gone.
The
Kodak's
Kodak-
at the Kodak.
No, the Kodak theater is now the Dolby.
Yeah, that's the Dolby. Yeah,
The Grauman's Chinese is now something else. That's
I can't
renamed
remember.
something else.
Yeah, it's the In Bruges theater.
What is the
It's
Grauman's Chinese?
that. Would you say your favorite character in this whole movie, though? For me, is Ralph Fiennes.
No.
I loved Ralph Fiennes in this movie.
And that was called TCL's Chinese Theater.
Well, there you go. Yeah, TCL, whatever that means.
What the
yeah.
fuck is TCL?
Don't ask. I have no idea.
Creators in Chinese, whatever.
It doesn't matter.
No, honestly, I was waiting because I knew he's in the movie because I seen him on the poster. He's right there with like the gun, like. But I was waiting for him, and I heard him on the phone. He leaves the voicemail, which is fucking hilarious. Where he's like, "If you fuckers aren't fucking there in the next fucking day, you'll fucking regret it." He doesn't threaten him directly, but you'll fucking regret it every day for the rest of your fucking lives. And then Gleason is reading it. And he's like, "Okay." And then he gets to the bottom. It's like, "I'm not your secretary. I run this place with my husband." I love the fact that's why I said the subtlety, because I think an American would go, "I run this with my husband. Please don't let this happen again." They would just keep going.
Yeah.
Or, this is obscene. They would over explain the joke. But he was Irish, so it's. And you have to hear it in the tone of voice of someone in that perspective, where it's like,
Yeah.
"Please, I don't want to be your I run this with my husband. Like, this is a family business. Can you not have this shit happen?" It's such a funny joke, and it's not even. You don't even hear it.
Right.
It's just, and then you see Colin Farrell the next day. He gets home from the date, and he's like, "She got my hand around my cock, and I got my 2 fingers in it, and that was it." But he's like, looks at the note. He's like, "Christ, he swears a lot."
Yeah.
That's all he says.
He swears a lot.
Yeah.
That's funny.
It is a movie that you sit there and I can only speak for myself, but I assume this is how most people are when they watch it, and you're like in quiet in the first half, and you're like,
"Oh, sure, yeah."
Because they're whispering.
It's a quiet move.
This painting is we're touring Bruges.
And you're trying to figure out why they're there, and then it comes as the movie progresses, you realize,
Yes.
oh, he's here to kill Colin Farrell because Colin Farrell fucked up a hit.
I guess that way before they revealed it.
Sure, yeah.
But that in no way spoils what you're
No, yeah.
You're sitting there.
That's not what it's about. Yeah.
You're quietly waiting for the dialogue, and then you realize I start laughing hysterically and miss dialogue.
Yeah.
Because Colin Farrell's reactions to things is kind of the joke in the first half.
Yeah.
And Brendan Gleeson's like complete obliviousness.
Because he's enjoying himself. He's having a nice
He
holiday.
just overrides Colin Farrell's negativity. He's like a surfer. He's kind of like, "Oh, you're pissed off. Okay, come on, man. Let's just enjoy the." He's like,
"Come on."
Especially when Colin Farrell's like, "I got a date tonight," because he meets up with a girl from Harry Potter, because everyone in this movie is from Harry Potter. But he meets her, and he's like, "I got a date tonight, but one of us has to be home because of that letter. One of us motherfuckers better be hitting the fucking phone to get the fucking phone call." He's like, "So how about I go out tonight and you stay here because I have a date. I already mentioned the date." And he's like, "We spend the day going to what I want to do." Then he's like,
"Yeah."
Okay. And Colin Farrell spends the whole day being like, I don't want to fucking go up there, mate. I don't want to do that. And he's like, are you sure you don't want to? He's like, I don't want to fucking do it, man. And he's like, then don't fucking do it. And Brendan Gleeson finally blows up. But it's like, takes him forever to finally overcome the negativity coming his way. It's adorable.
Yeah, their chemistry in this movie is so great. They're just so perfectly cast, and they just get along. You can believe that they've been together for years, and this is a toll on Gleason because his job is he has to kill Colin Farrell, and then he takes to go to the park, and Colin Farrell's going to kill himself. He goes, "What are you doing?" He stops him from killing himself. Right when he was going to kill him, he stops him from killing himself with his own.
Pause.
Hilarious.
Watch the movie. 100%
Oh, great! Yeah.
recommend.
Yeah.
Why are you here? Go watch it.
Yeah.
Yes, that scene is goddamn sad and hilarious at the same time.
Yeah.
Because Martin McDonagh is like the Tarantino of Irish cinema. Because he spends Brendan Gleeson comes up and he first of all, sorry. He has the whole scene there where he talks to Ralph Fiennes on the phone. He gets Yuri's over here with a gun. And then he finally goes and he meets Yuri, slowly twisting on. Like, they spend so long setting this scene up.
The alcoves.
The
alcoves.
The nooks and crannies.
The alcoves. You kept talking
Much
about the
better
alcoves.
than the alcoves. Yes?
The alcoves. Yes. The alcoves.
Then he puts it on, takes it off. He's like, I'll fucking do it. Brendan Gleeson takes it off and leaves. And then he's slow, like 3-4 minutes, walking up behind Colin Farrell in the park. This is after he talks to the hotel lady. He was like, he gave me 200 pounds and said, this is for the baby. Like, can you give it back to him? I'm too polite. I don't know why she has an Irish accent.
It's fine.
And Brendan Gleeson's like, okay. And he goes upstairs and she's like, he's in the park. Where? She's like, in the park. He's like, okay. And then it cuts to him in the park and Colin Farrell's at a bench. And all I can think about, there's a whole backstory with this where he kills Comfior, the priest, and he shoots him. He's like, "Well, you fucking dense! I'm here to kill you!" And he shoots him. But then it randomly cuts, out of nowhere, to a kid with like a fucking hole blown in his head.
Yeah,
and I was like, "Okay, they're gonna explain some more here." I missed maybe Gleeson shot him through the window, or Ralph Fiennes shot him. There's some hidden trickery going on here. There's a secret.
No, the gun was just so powerful it went through the priest and into the kid.
But the way they shoot it, like I could show it, but it just because Comfior is like in an angle here.
Yeah.
Then it cuts to like a whole separate room, it seems like, where Comfior's dead here on the ground, and you see the kid here, and it's like the Pink Floyd The Wall music video.
Right, yeah.
He's got his suit on, and the kid just falls over dead. And I'm like, was that a dream? Like, what the fuck did I just watch?
Right, yeah.
I was waiting for the movie to explain how this wasn't Colin Farrell's responsibility, really. Just fake guilt. But no, the whole movie's about that.
Yeah, because he did. That's
guilt. I didn't
killed you. And then Ralph Fiennes says, "Well, he killed a kid. He's got to go. I don't want him. He's not. He can't be."
If I did that, I put the gun in my mouth and burn him and blow him brains out. That's the difference.
Yeah. And then he sets it up, and that's what happens. Exactly. You gotta have your priorities. So you have to have your.
You gotta stick to the principles.
Principles. What's the point to have your principles? And he shot a shot the racist midget in the face.
Yeah.
It's just hilarious.
And again, the midget who's in a Pink Floyd music video.
Exactly, yeah.
He's wearing like another brick in the wall. He's wearing that outfit.
How pissed off is that guy? How pissed off is that actor when Peter Dinklage, like right after this, becomes the biggest midget actor in history? And it's just like, God damn it, I was in Bruges. God damn it. Like I played the sadistic evil dwarf in Bruges, and don't give me credit.
He's really fucking good in this.
Oh, he's hilarious. Yeah,
I'm not sure on the actor's name.
I have no idea who it is. He's probably dead too. It could be another dead man.
But there's a whole, and I'll let you explain that. Please explain the dwarf, the midget dwarf from beginning till end. Just real quick synopsis of that whole relationship.
He's an American actor.
Hilarious.
They're making a movie in Bruges. He's a Hollywood actor, midget, and he's just angry because he's making this movie in Europe, and he's got a whole. They get together, get high, because the girl that he's dating is working on the movie. The girl that he's seen from in Bruges, she's a local.
Barrington.
Yeah, she's working on the movie, and he comes on. They start hanging out with a midget, and he gets into this whole conversation of a race war.
No,
the midget. Oh, she's some kind of East.
Clements Posey.
Right, sure.
Her name's probably pronounced very differently because she's not.
My name is Clemenceau Poflas.
She's French.
Clemence French.
She's from Harry Potter.
She's in one of the Harry Potter movies.
Fleur de Coeur.
Yeah, right, sure, yeah.
That's Deathly Hallows. I like the Harry Potter ones. It wore down on me, and I'm like, these are actually well written movies, so I appreciate them.
Yeah,
I'm not going to talk you into watching them. I'm just saying.
No, I've seen them. I've seen them all in theater once, and that's all I had to. But
she's in Tenet. How about that? She plays Barbara in Tenet.
Oh, that's right. She's in that movie.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Oh,
there you go.
That's right. I forgot
the
about
movie that was trashed off to Christopher Nolan in a cycling class. Into the
yes.
What was that?
Peloton. The Peloton trainer did not enjoy that movie.
One of the funniest stories I've ever heard in my life.
That's hilarious. This fucking bitch was talking about Tenet not liking
Anyway, sorry, midget.
Yeah, filming didn't like Oppenheimer either. You Philistine cut.
I'm sorry.
But so we had the race war midget, and then at the very end, he gets shot in the face by Ray Fiennes because Ray Fiennes comes to town to kill Colin Farrell because Brendan Gleeson can't do it.
It's probably my fault that you cut it down so short, but there's a whole thing where they're filming. Or they arrive, and then finally Colin Farrell's like, they're drinking a pint. He's like, this is more like it. And they go outside and they're like,
oh, midgets!
Midgets!
It's midgets!
They're filming midgets!
Midgets!
So excited.
They're midgets!
And he sees, and he looks over and he sees the girl who keeps doing the perfume commercial where she does the over the shoulder look, which is honestly, I hate to say it, but women, whoever makes those commercials know that is like the goddamn sexiest thing. A look back as they're walking away.
Hi there.
Is there honestly, other than like full on porno, is there anything sexier than that?
Well, I don't know if full on porno is sexy, but full on porno is just.
I'm just saying it evokes more sexuality than a look over the shoulder. But I'm saying, like in reality, there's nothing more sexier than a look over the shoulder.
Oh yeah,
back at you, because that's like she went way out of her fucking way to look back at me. That is incredible.
I'm turning around to look at you. Oh,
because that's not this where it's like,
what do you want? Fuck off.
Not a double look. That's a whole fucking like.
Da, 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 da,
both, I want you to know I'm looking at you.
Yeah. I like to watch you walk away.
They make friends with the midget. He hangs out and he gives him cocaine.
Yes.
He steals it from the girl because he blinds her boyfriend, her ex-boyfriend, by shooting a blink in his eyes.
Yes.
Everything is set up in the movie. They have the whole race war talk where the midget's like, oh, the blacks and whites are going to go. And then Colin Farrell's obsessed with the Vietnamese for some reason. He's terrified of them. I don't know what that is. Why? He's terrified of the Vietnamese and the gays. Everything a man says to him is like, you fucking poof. You fucking man, you poof. And it's like, he's so homophobic and so racist, specifically against Vietnamese. I love that it was that specific, though.
Yeah.
He's like, what about the Vietnamese? And he's like, no, just the blacks and whites, man. He's like,
Vietnamese. Why don't
okay. Because I would have sided with the blacks if they had the Vietnamese. The whole thing. And then later on, he does a callback where he's like, yeah, he was like really excited in the black versus white, but he didn't choose the Vietnamese for some reason. He's telling this to the girl. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Anyway, the midget shows up. He's in a movie. And then I guess the last scene is he has to wear like a schoolboy outfit and they're laughing.
Yeah.
He's like, you look adorable. And he's like, she goes, you look very, I forget what she says, but you're like, you look very good. And he goes, I believe you if you weren't laughing in my fucking face.
Yeah.
She's like, no, you look great. Well, then he wanders off. And then there's a whole thing with a painting in the beginning that they see where it's like death and like the sins that you've created and the sins that you've done and paying and atonement. The whole movie's about like atonement for your sins.
Right. Yeah.
And that painting there explains everything. It makes it pretty obvious. I wasn't really paying because I was screaming babies, but I still was like, okay, the painting's clearly like gonna tell me more. And then later on, when he's getting chased by Ray Fiennes in the streets, the movie that they're making is that painting.
Right. Yeah.
There's the pig and the
Right.
rat
Yeah.
and the
Yeah.
midget in the child's uniform.
Yep.
And it becomes that, where he's going through his sins and trying to atone for them, in which he does. And because I read a theory, which is, and I don't give a shit about movie theories, but
Right.
this seems more relevant than just a random fan theory. But as soon as he tries to warn, Ray finds that it's not a child he just shot. It's
Right. Yeah.
a
Yeah.
midget. He's like, no,
Yeah.
it wasn't a child.
Yeah.
And then Ray finds shoots himself, but that was him atoning and overcoming his sin. Therefore,
Right.
he lives. That's why he gets put in the ambulance and lives.
Well, I thought the whole thing was he's already dead. This was his journey into the next world because he's dying.
And again,
they start the movie off that way, and then it's him just dying at the end. That's the end of it.
And I think that's more how you perceive things.
Yeah.
Like how you perceive.
All art is subjective. That's the whole
Yes.
point. You know,
not all. I would say not all. I would say
most.
Certain.
It's just supposed to be subjective.
And I guess the subjectiveness ends for me because I say, if you're not going to tell me how your characters die, don't make me kill them.
Right.
Because if it's up to me, they're fucking still alive because you didn't kill them.
If it's up to me, they're dead.
You know what I mean? Like, why is it up to me to kill your character? Like, Colin Farrell's still alive, if you ask me.
Sure, yeah.
I didn't see him die. You didn't show me him die. That's up to you. That's not up to me. That's up to you.
But why I love Ray Fiennes this movie so much is that one scene where after he gets off the phone, and he basically kills he's stabbing the phone with the receiver, and his wife comes out and she's
stop doing that. It's an inanimate object.
What's she doing? You're a fucking inanimate object.
I wrote that down. I'm glad we could get to that line.
That was my favorite part of the movie. I'm sorry I called you.
It's the only thing I
I'm
wrote
sorry
down.
I called you an inanimate fucking object.
It's the only thing I wrote down for the second half of the movie.
Yeah, that's hilarious.
Because I had so much free time in the first half because I kept pausing that I'm writing down notes. There's so many good goddamn scenes and so much good goddamn dialogue in this movie that I don't know where to begin.
Yeah.
Even though we're 42 minutes in, so I guess we're ending. They're supposed to be there 2 weeks. They end up being there like 4 days.
Right, yeah. And how great is that scene where Brendan Gleeson, to save Colin Farrell, has to jump off the tower and he lands right in front of him.
There is so much set up in this movie that doesn't necessarily pay off, but it does if you're paying close enough attention.
Yeah, exactly.
Because the first time, and I saw this in IMDb trivia, but obviously I noticed the first time around. He's trying to get up to the top of that tower. He's going to go to the top of the tower. Me and my mate. It's €5. I got $4.90. And he's like, "No, this dick." Yeah. He's like, "It's only 10 cents shy, mate. Can I please go up to the tower?" Me and my mate, we just want to go up to the tower. We're from out of town. Oh, I guess $4.90. It's only 10 cents. He's like, "No, it's $5." He keeps tapping on the glass like a dick. That guy's
€5.
€5. And he's like, and he pulls out bills and they go to the top. And then, or he goes to the top. But Colin Farrell stays down because he's like, fuck Bruges.
Yeah.
And he does the Brendan Gleeson, which is the foreshadowing that he has to kill him. So when it happened later, I was like, he's gonna have to kill Colin Farrell. It's
right, yeah.
I don't know. I'm noticing because I'm watching it in slow fucking motion. Keep in mind, because I have these 2 kids, so I'm really catching everything.
Yes.
So I'm watching the trivia after. I'm like, yeah, I saw that. Moving on. Like most of the time, you miss half of it and you watch it on rewatch. And you're like, oh, yeah.
Right,
this
yeah,
time I'm watching it like 10, 15 seconds at a time. Seriously.
You're really studying it.
Because I can. I'm like,
I studied every frame of this film.
What the fucking painting is. Pause. About the afterlife, and I think that.
Oh, there you go.
Ding, 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 ding. Apparently, the Irish accent upsets these kids.
Maybe that's
Luckily,
what it
they
is.
didn't meet my grandparents.
Hello, look at this cute little thorn in here.
Your fucking daddy was no. Oh, God.
Oh, what's your problem, little lass? I'm a boy. Oh, that's all right there.
My grandpa had
America. Everybody wants to do something else.
Of the accent. Just the very, very, very slight. He's like 3rd generation.
Just a little bit left of my dirty potato talking.
Just that. I will say, me and my son, goddamn potatoes, man. It's no joke. That is
wonderful. Yeah.
That is.
Oh, my fucking nephews. My nephews love French fries. They love pizza and French fries, and it's like all they eat. They love pizza and French fries.
Me and my son had baked potatoes. You open it up, eat it raw. Don't give a shit.
Oh.
Me and my son are sitting there eating like
You want
3
butter?
or
Did you
4
put
in a
butter
row.
on it at least?
You don't need to put butter. I will, but
You do. Yeah,
you don't
put
need
butter on it.
to.
You do.
I'll eat the fucking potato. Like it's that deeply embedded in my brain.
Fucking dirty
My
ass
genetic
Irish.
coding is. I'm not even joking.
That was on Conan's podcast. He was talking about when he was doing the genetic thing where he goes, like Lisa Kudrow does this podcast where they go through your genetic background. They find out, oh, you're related to this person, you're related to that person, and he goes, he did it, and he never got a call back. So he called her. He says, "Hey, what's the deal? How come like you never called me for that show?"
You're related to
And
Ireland.
she goes, "You're 100% Irish. There's nothing there. You can't do anything with the show." And he goes, "Well, I told you. That's kind of he goes, "That's pretty incredible. 100% Irish." And his doctor said, "No, you idiot. That means you're inbred."
Yes. I will say, when Nolan was born, we did the same thing. They come into your room and they go, "Hey, it's free." It's not 23andMe, so it's not that in depth, but it is.
Well, yeah, and even 23andMe is not that in depth either.
No, but it's
there's a whole like
slower version of that. It's like the
right.
lesser,
you can go do, but it costs money. Yeah,
but they go, we'll take your blood sample, run it against, and just they're looking for more like genetic defects and or kind of like my wife's thing said, like, you hate cilantro. She's like, I do. And I know that. She fucking cannot stand it. Like, it tastes like dirt to her. And I go, for me, I don't even notice it's in a dish.
Oh, I love cilantro. Yeah,
I could eat a handful and not even notice it's in my mouth. But she goes, like, immediately. And I'm like, okay, that's apparently that was the only food on the list. I go, that is like a big genetic factor for some fucking reason.
Interesting, yeah.
Yeah, I guess like certain, she's Hawaiian, so cilantro doesn't grow there.
Oh, you know what it is? It's an Islander thing because my brother's wife's Japanese. She hates cilantro too. Can't eat it. It's an Islander thing. They're trapped on an island.
I mean, it makes sense.
They're not open to outside
food. It doesn't
food.
grow there. They're never had it like historically.
They're absolutely racist. Exactly.
Yes, but the point is, hers is like you're 73% Hawaiian, 20% Portuguese.
Yeah,
mine literally. I'll show you the screenshot. 100% white. All it says.
Boo, boo! Go to hell, you monster!
I already knew that. Can you break it down further? Like,
bastards.
That's all it said, Dick.
Wow.
It just says 100% white, and then it's like, all right, bye. Click here to log off.
Like, you're white. Get out of here. Boo. Go get your white bread mayonnaise, fucking asshole.
It's like Hollywood won't nominate you now because you don't meet the criteria.
Exactly. You don't mark any checkbox other than white.
So I get what he's saying. I get the. I don't know. Maybe it's more in my blood where I don't need subtitles for this movie.
Well, there you go. Yeah, you're Irish.
I just hear it, and then Colin Farrell. I feel like most people don't know what he's saying when he talks in his normal accent, but I get it.
My eyebrows are really thick. I got Martin Scorsese eyebrows.
But if you talk to me in a slight Jamaican accent,
can't understand, dude.
No fucking idea what you're saying, mate. No idea.
Oh, gonna get a rebound on the medicine.
We spoke the same language growing up, English. No idea what you're saying, man. How is that?
Relax.
How is that
relax. Don't do it. Come on.
It's all about Airy.
Airy, man. Come on. You enjoy it. Get to the rum. Oh, yeah.
Go with the doctor, lady. Mom gonna be fine now. Everything gonna be Irie.
Everything gonna be Irie.
Like a fucking plastic man in that movie.
He looks like the Ken doll.
Like,
more than Ryan Gosling.
I don't see that in 4K. That'd be scary. You don't want to watch Meet Joe Black in 4K. No way.
No, the plastic will crawl through you into the.
I'm gonna come out to your skin now, darling. Be Irie.
Everything gonna be Irie.
Oh,
I sent you a video of the Key and Peele sketch where they do the exact
same thing.
And then I looked it up because we had a theory going that that was a Jamaican saying.
Right.
And it was. So we made sense of it since then, but it's still a hilarious clip.
Irie, man.
Yeah. Everything gonna be Irie.
It's Irie, man.
I'm not alive. Everything gonna be Irie.
So, on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your Ian Bruce score?
No, we're not done discussing this plot, man.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were done.
No,
We're
all
going
over
on
the
50.
place.
We're on 50 minutes here, so I thought wrap it up quicker.
No, we got 10 minutes.
All right.
Let me know when the hour is up, and then we'll do it.
Okay. Well,
I just
but
want to say
the
there's
plot
a
though, we're
long-
pretty much
yes, but there's some scenes I want to talk about real quick.
okay. Yes.
You reminded me to get to my notes, so that's good. They have a long discussion about Brendan Gleeson's talking about, one of my first kids was a lollipop man. He didn't do anything wrong. He was just, he's just one of those guys on the side, but he tried to fight me, and his brother came in with a bottle, so I shot him. And he goes, but all right, why'd you shoot the guy with the bottle? And he's like, well, he came in with a bottle. He's like, oh, so not a bare fist. Like maybe he knew karate. There's a whole long scene about like lollipop man knowing karate or not.
Maybe you karate. Hey, you know, you shoot his fist.
But they keep going. No, a bottle's a broken. It's a weapon. So that's not something that maybe can't you bare fist. And he's like, no, he didn't know karate. Like, why would the fucking lollipop man know karate? There's a whole long scene about that.
That's
and I was dying laughing the entire scene. Especially because it pays off because he goes on the first date with that girl, and she goes to the bathroom after smoking a cigarette, and then that guy who's in 1,000 fucking movies.
Right, yeah.
He's in a bunch of Martin McDonagh movies.
Yes, he is. He's one of his go-to guys. Yeah.
Yes,
The Canadian.
He's the Canadian that you refer to. That guy's like fucking unbelievable. He's sitting there trying to eat with his girlfriend, and he's like, Colin Farrell. You know what's weird about that scene is Colin Farrell's like looking around. It's like 45 seconds before he finally goes, What's unbelievable, mate? It is such a long time before that is unheard of. Do I need to play that clip of just that pause? It is so long. But then
just shows you.
I'll look.
It shows you the difference.
Describe the rest of that scene if you.
It just shows you how good a filmmaker Martin McDonagh is. He lets things breathe. Nobody lets anything breathe anymore. Like films are supposed to be watched and enjoyed, and you don't rush it. Like you want the performances to land and everything, and it's just nobody wants to put the time in that anymore because everyone's attention span is so fucking short now.
True.
Did you find it?
I do have the scene right now. She's just walking away to the bathroom, but let's wax poetical for another minute here because the scene's ending.
No, it shows you a good filmmaker and a better
the background.
Yeah.
No, I'm so sorry.
It's hilarious. It's just funny.
Struggling to breathe with my kid.
But there he is, his Martin Scorsese eyebrows.
Yeah, he is. I love Colin Farrell.
Oh yeah,
more than I'd fuck him. I'll say that.
Oh, Colin Farrell's wonderful.
I'd fuck him in a heartbeat.
Oh yeah, he's great.
Honestly, he's a great actor. I think he's very underrated, and I think even he knows that he made some mistakes in like the mid 2000s.
Right. Yeah, but
he admits that.
Yeah, he's like, having a good time. Yeah,
shouldn't have done like what was that Hearts War he did with Bruce Willis?
Well, Hearts War was like great money. Alexander was a big.
Those movies he did for money, where he's like, I shouldn't have done that. But also, that's the reason he can keep doing these movies.
Yeah.
So, I'll never begrudge someone for doing a movie for money. Never.
That's work. You're a worker and actor. I
if
understand
you make $8 million in a movie, God fucking damn you if you decline that.
Well, sure.
That's how I feel.
You can live your life. It's worth it. You're fine. Don't worry about it.
All right, she's smoking. She walks away right here.
Yes.
All right, I'm gonna play the audio here because what are we at? 34:54. Here comes the audio. Here comes the unbelievable. Okay, he said that at the 35-minute mark, right?
Yes.
Watch how long it takes for Colin Farrell to reply. Because I'll play it with audio. Fuck it. This would never happen in an American.
He's mulling over it. He's mulling over it. Like, wait, is he talking about her?
That's 16 seconds.
Talking to me.
He pauses, even though he should just hit the cunt.
He pauses, even though he should just hit the cunt. He's reading. Just so you know, this continues in Seven Psychopaths. He's reading the script action. That's what he's doing right there. That's Colin Farrell reading and thinking it was funny, and then the set they're going, yeah, read the script action. He pauses even though he should hit the cunt. That's what Martin McDonough wrote for the action for Colin Farrell, and he said it out loud. I don't think most people are going to realize that.
And he repeats, yes, I am talking to you. What's fucking unbelievable?
Well, I'll tell you what's fucking unbelievable, shall I? Blowing cigarette smoke straight into myself and my girlfriend's face. That's fucking unbelievable.
This is the smoking
I
section.
don't care if it's a smoking section.
It's a smoking section, as he says. It's a smoking section.
And I love how he thinks he's an American, but it's a Canadian.
Yeah. Well, he does seem.
Because Americans don't like smoke because they made smoking illegal in America, not Europe, obviously. They still have. I think they're slowly doing that in Europe. They're catching up, which is sad.
No, France is never going to give that up. France and Italy are no.
No.
Fuck you. We'll burn our constitution and our flag before we give up our cigarettes.
They don't have a constitution.
You know what I mean? They have a version of the constitution.
They have a flag.
The Constitution.
But they don't have a constitution.
One's blue, red, and white. The other is blue, green, orange, and white, right?
I've read my ass with the flag before I stop smoking.
Orange, red, and white, yeah.
I'll stop eating your pasta.
In high school, I got, because I took French for all of high school. So on my ring, I got the French flag.
Oh my God.
But came back from the jewelers, that classic high school ring jeweler, Mexican flag. I was like, I don't know Spanish.
That was funny.
You guys fucked it up pretty bad here.
Well, that's totally not what I did for 4 years, but sure.
Yeah, I could keep playing this, but my point is that the scene goes on for like twice the length it just did. It just keeps going. Like,
you hit the Canadian.
Maybe you should have. Yeah. And then he punches her in the head because he hit him, and Brendan Gleeson had that scene that we talked about where she came in with the bottle. Well, a bottle's just as good as a weapon, right? Well, a bare fist is not a weapon. It should be different. But then she comes in a bottle. And goes, a bottle! Punches her in the face. Goddamn away.
Yeah.
I'm playing that at least.
That's the best. Yeah, that's hilarious.
I'm at least playing that punch because goddamn it is funny.
Excuse me, the bottle.
Here it is. Just not the punch, but his reaction. A bottle. Because it's based on the conversation he just had, which is
right. Yeah,
great callback.
You Yankee fucking cunt.
Yankee.
Bottle.
That's a bottle.
Bottle.
He calls him a Yankee because he thinks he's American because they just had the argument with the fat couple outside.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, that's hilarious.
They're arrogant and they're loud and and that continues the whole way because the midget keeps going. Yes, I'm American, but please don't hold it against me. Like it's like his punchline there in Bruges. Yeah. Oh, where do we go here? We got a few minutes left. We'll end here soon. Brendan Gleeson is told to kill him over a very long conversation with Ray Fiennes. And I was watching. I'm like, my wife walks in. She's like, "What's going on here?" Because she was trying to catch up, and I'm like, "Well, Brendan Gleeson's getting a phone call from the boss finally, Lord Voldemort, because she knows Harry Potter more than anything." I was like, "Lord Voldemort's calling Mad Eye here, and then he's going to tell him to kill that guy from the Fantastic Beasts franchise." Colin Farrell.
That's right. He's in that too.
All of them are.
Jesus
Every
Christ,
single person in this movie is from the Harry Potter franchise.
Never watch those movies ever.
No, I haven't seen them yet.
I will not watch those.
And then she's like, "Okay," and I'm like, she's like, "Why would he? Why is he gonna call? Why is he calling the partner and he's not even there?" And I'm like, "Well, I think because he killed the kid, he's gonna tell him to kill his partner."
Yeah.
And then I'm like, "Here it is. Okay, there it is. Yep." So I was like, honestly, very analytical because I had to watch this in slow motion. So I kind of appreciated that, but I'm like, I don't know. I think I would have rather watched it just all the way through. I don't know. It's hard to describe like which way I would have liked better. Because this is a certain way I watched it where I'm like, I wasn't surprised by anything because I had enough time to like think about it.
Well,
like,
sure,
I had enough time to think about the next scene before I read it.
Yeah,
which is unusual because you usually just watch a movie all the way through,
Yeah.
But I like the way everything's set up and paid off. To wrap up here, I love the Edgar Wrightness of the dialogue and the filmmaking. Everything's set up, everything's paid off.
Yeah.
But the Edgar Wright stuff, usually like I'll watch something in an Edgar Wright movie and I go, that's gonna pay off later. That's gonna come up. But it feels like the setup of a
Right.
in this one. I had
Of a
no idea,
joke. Yeah. Right.
except for the painting part. I knew that was gonna come in later because that was like the theme of the movie, and that was very evident because they got very whispery for a long time. But some of that stuff, I'm like, oh, this matters because, like I said, he tries to pay with the coins to go up to the tower. He doesn't allow him, so he pays the cash, and he uses the coins at the end.
Yeah.
And then he dives off and he tries to save Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
Doesn't succeed because he smashes the gun to shit.
That's right. Yeah.
Then he runs off. And then they have that whole hilarious scene where they're holding the pregnant lady at gunpoint. He's like, I'll jump off into the river. You chase me, go to the right.
Yeah.
That's
Wait, you're gonna trade me out of the road in the count of 3. Yeah, you go. Hey.
I like when he goes, wait, who's gonna count? She's like, are you too fucking serious?
Yeah, that was in the trailer. I remember because the trailer was on all the time.
Oh, really? Yeah,
I remember seeing the trailer a million times.
I remember seeing this in.
You guys are crazy.
Red Box. That's the
wow.
first time I saw anything for this movie.
Wow.
So this scene here with
there it is.
Yeah.
What? My room faces onto the canal, right? I'm gonna go back to my room, jump into the canal, see if I can swim to the other side and escape.
Right.
If you go outside and around the corner, you can shoot at me from there and try and get me. That way we leave this lady and her baby out of the whole entire thing.
You completely promised to jump in the canal. I don't want to run out there, come back in 10 minutes and find you fucking hiding in a cupboard.
I completely promise, Harry.
He does a little too much of the accent. Ray Fiennes. He doesn't have that accent in real life. Cupboard. He does the Michael Caine cupboard.
Cupboard. She was only 16 years old.
Yeah. You know what I mean? His real accent is not like that.
Right.
He does a little too much of the closed,
He's more posh,
circular mouth.
Yeah, he's trying to be
British
Cockney.
accent.
He's being more Cockney.
Yeah.
He's being more low rent, lower class kind of an individual.
But I feel like that was a little too much for him. I think it worked better because we saw his house and it was like a really nice area.
Right, yeah.
It should have just been.
Well, that's the idea. He's
I'm in a better neighborhood.
well, he's a low rent guy that became successful.
Yes.
That's why he's the way he is.
I just it felt a little forced, but I do love him in this guy, especially this scene.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
When he does when I come out, they'll go to the right, to the left, and he's like, the fucking canal's to the right. It's a big old canal. You can't miss it.
We're risk having another little kid die, am I?
So hang on, I go outside, then I go which way, right or left?
You go right, don't you? You can see it from the doorway. It's a big fucking canal.
Right, Jesus, I just got here, haven't I?
That's why I say Colin Farrell is my favorite part.
Yeah.
Because I don't know. Sorry. Maybe it's because I relate to his character more because that sounds more like me.
Right.
Go to the fucking right, man. You walk out, it's a big fucking canal.
You can't miss it. It's there. Yeah, it's funny.
I love this scene. It's
I think
so tense, but also respectful, which is weird.
Colin Farrell's a weird career because like at first you're like, yeah, he's pretty good. And then you're like in that period, he's actually an asshole who cares about Colin Farrell. And then he started that. He just makes better and better movies every time he's out there, and he just gets better and better with every movie. He's great.
And then you get like Minority Report started this like, and then and then that was like turned into what was that remake? The Paul Verhoeven remake.
Total Recall.
And you're like, oh,
well, that was money.
Okay. And then Alexander and that whole era. And then you're like, and then I saw him in Seven Psychopaths, and I'm like, this guy's a fucking comedic genius.
Then
Why is he not working in everything?
He went into character actor mode, and he got way better.
In Me and My Life, exactly. Character actor. I'll still lead a movie, but I'm going to act like a character actor, even though I'm the lead of the movie, which is what we're watching here in Bruges.
Yeah.
And it works in, oh my God, you know how much I love The Gentleman. It's one of my favorite movies.
Yeah.
He is fucking fantastic in that movie. Yes,
right.
Yeah. No, that's the one.
Yeah.
That's the one. He has so many lines that made me laugh so goddamn hard because he is a genuinely funny person.
Yeah,
And
he's good.
I wish nothing but the best for him. The man pisses me off because he's so attractive and so talented. He's like a Ryan Gosling sort of guy where I'm like, fuck you,
Yes.
man.
Dreamboat.
It's not fair.
Yeah, that's true.
But kudos to you. You deserve what you get. Colin Farrell should get. She should get every Oscar, every movie he's in.
One of these days he'll get one. He's gonna get one eventually.
Does he even
He
been
has to.
nominated
Yeah, he was nominated for I think in Bruges he got nominated.
for
I think he
this?
was- I think he might have been nominated for this.
No, fuck that. No, he
I
didn't.
think he was definitely nominated for Irishman, the Banshees.
The Banshees of Inisherin.
He was very he was
Inisherin.
nominated for that. Hold on, let's find out.
As Colin Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
Been nominated for an Oscar.
Maybe twice.
Oh, 2023 this year.
Yeah.
You say for what? No, you're
Well,
just giving me
last
a
year.
list. You're just giving me a list of people who have been nominated, not so much Colin Farrell.
You have to go to IMDb page and they'll say his nominations on there.
Yeah, but that's a pain in the ass and a half.
Hold on, I got it. It's on my phone. I get direct access to it. Hold on. Oh, come on now there.
Dun, dun, dun,
What's your
dun,
problem?
dun.
What's your
It seems
problem,
like
little boy?
Banshees of Inisherin was his big chance, but no, he did. So he did get nominated for it's Golden Globe.
He was Oscar nominated, leading role,
Banshees.
Banshees. He was.
Yeah, that's Yeah, it seems like that's it because okay, so Farrell was very clear he wanted to dedicate to the acting in the late 1990s. You know what he is? If I could be so bold, you know how much I love Ryan Phillippe. He is the European Ryan Phillippe, where he goes, "I'm done trying to be the leading man for you guys. I just want to be a fucking actor.
Right.
Do this thing." They obviously do different projects, but they remind me a lot of each other, honestly.
Well, he wins the Golden Camera Award in Germany every year.
What the shit is a Golden Camera Award?
He won a Golden Camera for The Lobster, Best International Actor, Best International Actor for Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, and he won the Golden Camera Award for a movie called Solace with Anthony Hopkins.
You love Anthony Hopkins way more than I do.
I love Anthony Hopkins.
But I will say, I've shown my wife, we've watched the first 3 seasons of Westworld now.
Yes.
We finally caught up as much as we can. We still have season 4 to go.
Right.
She loves, just like I do. And I was like, all I promise you is season 1. Beyond that, your own interpretation. I'm not gonna say how you should. She goes, season 1 was like perfect. She had the exact same feelings we do. She goes, season 1 was perfect.
Yeah.
And I was like, it's one of the best seasons of TV ever. She goes, yes. And I was like, season 2 is, and this is when we started season 2. I go, season 2 is good, but it is not nearly as good as season 1, and it falls apart fairly quickly. And she goes, yes. And season 3, I go, I haven't seen yet, so I have no idea. But we finally finished season 3, Dick. It's good.
Yeah.
It is very different.
Yes.
Very good. Vincent Cassell is the bad guy in season 3.
Right.
He's phenomenal. Everyone else is just there. It's right.
Yeah. I figured,
sorry.
Yeah.
Vincent Cassell is there, and he's phenomenal, and so is Aaron Paul, and they're both phenomenal. We always talk about how Aaron Paul is like very good for specific things.
Yes.
Westworld's one of them. I'll tell you that. Both of them are very good, and then it's just like the rest of the Westworld cast around them, and it's kind of like, what are we doing here? And it ends. We watched season 3, and we got to the end. It's only 8 episodes, and we're like, I guess we'll start season 4. We haven't started season 4 yet.
Is there a season 4?
Yeah, it's the last season.
There's
supposed to be 5. They didn't get produced.
Right, because
HBO's like, you're expensive.
It costs way too much money.
Yeah. And now that I see season 3, I go, yeah, I can see why they got canceled.
Yeah.
That is an expensive looking show for only 8 episodes.
Yeah.
It's like a Transformers movie in one episode.
Yeah.
But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Oh, that is what I'm doing on my weeks off from this show. Starting next week is picking up Westworld review.
Well, there you go.
So that's why I bring it up, I guess.
There you go.
Colin Farrell, I hope you win an Oscar. I wish you could win for this. I really
Love
wish
you. We
Seven
love
Psychopaths,
you.
because that is an incredible movie.
Yes.
I'm looking forward, and I guess we'll end on this.
That's a really great psychopath, Billy.
I want to watch the other Martin McDonagh movies. I haven't seen Billboards. I haven't seen Banshees. Have you seen either of those?
Yes, on both.
Both.
Yes.
Which one should I watch first?
I think Banshees.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
Because
a
you
little too close to this one.
because you just saw in Bruges with Colin Farrell and Brendan
Same two
McLean.
actors.
Same two actors are in that one. It's great. Their
Okay.
chemistry is great, and they hate each other in this one. Because Brendan Gleeson decides he doesn't want to talk to him anymore, and Colin Farrell can't figure it out. And
Yeah.
Brendan Gleeson goes, "If you keep talking to me, I'm going to cut off one of my fingers every time you talk to me. And if you keep talking about, I have no fucking fingers." And that happens in the movie. It's great. You gotta watch it. His three billboards is more his American,
Yeah, that's what it seems like. But also,
and
it
it's
has
very dark. It is
literally
dark.
three billboards. I kind of I know the story
It's good.
because it's based on a true story. But I know it has my favorite actor and it has my second favorite actress. So I'm like, why haven't I seen this fucking thing?
Oh, it's good. Yeah, Sam Rockwell's amazing.
Sam Rockwell's my favorite actor.
He's great. Yeah, he's great in it. He won the Oscar. He won the supporting actor Oscar for that movie.
Yeah, and Frances McDormand's my second favorite actor after Kathy Bates. So
she's
literally
really good. She's very good in this movie. It's really sad. It's just
sad.
sad.
I mentioned those little hearts on IMDb, and I'm like, first four people all have hearts because Woody Harrelson, like,
yeah, there you go.
And then Sam Rockwell, Woody Harrelson.
Oh yeah,
I was like Caleb Henry Jones. I fucking love that kid.
Yeah,
and I'm like, God damn, this movie's like full of them. Peter Dinklage is in it, apparently.
Yeah, Peter Dinklage is in it.
So apparently he continued his relationship with midgets.
He did.
I want to hear Peter Dinklage explain his reasoning with being okay with working with Martin McDonagh after In Bruges.
Because Martin McDonagh's one of the best screenwriters out there.
Yes, but I go, you clearly have a thought about midget actors.
Well, he got mad about the Snow White one. I don't know why he's opened his mouth on that, and he got a lot of flack for that.
They never made the fucking movie, so
no, they did. They're making it right now.
He made those comments 3 years ago.
No, he made it because they announced they were going to make the movie.
Oh, okay.
When they announced they're making Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, he goes,
"We're never
that's fucking ridiculous. Seven Dwarfs. What's this bullshit?" And then a lot of the people in the little people community, they were like, Peter, that's work. We want it, so shut the fuck up. And they basically said, shut the fuck up. It's like you're wrecking this because Disney didn't cast dwarves. They cast a bunch of normal people. And they made it like this multi-ethnic group of people.
Who do you picture as those dwarves? I picture John Malkovich.
No, it's not that good. They're a bunch of shit actors.
I picture John Malkovich. I want to
the Rainbow. It's the Rainbow Coalition.
I want the Hobbit of
midget
actors.
It's terrible.
John Malkovich.
We had that.
I want.
They did.
You know what I want? MC Gainey, John Cusack, John Malkovich, Ving Rhames. I want every single Con from Con Air.
That'd be amazing. That would be genius.
Probably 25,000.
We don't live in that world. That's not going to happen. It's terrible. It's just
I'm only 5'8".
It's shit.
I'll take the prison guard lady who got tied up. That lady. That'll be 6.
There you go.
And Nick Cage is 7.
Well, Steve Buscemi.
Oh, let's get rid of the lady and no, not with Steve Buscemi. Let's get the Bubba.
Oh, Bubba from Forrest Gump.
Yeah, Bubba from Forrest Gump.
There you go.
Everyone calls him Bubba Gump. I stopped myself short right there.
Okay, it's not Bubba Gump. That's
Bubba Gump is the name of the franchise, and that's pretty good.
We were sitting next to a millionaire.
Let's get out of here, Dick.
All right.
Our next episode will be in 2 weeks. Do you have an episode picked? Or
give me a couple of days. I'll think of something.
Or we'll choose right after.
Actually, let's just do. Let's keep up with the McDonagh train. Let's do Irish. Or we'll do billboards then. We'll do billboards. Let's do billboards.
3 billboards?
Yeah, let's do that. That'll be good.
Oh shit! You know what I did, Dick? I was going to tell you after because I figured we were going to pick later. But I'll just tell you now. I posted all of our HID choices on the. You know how we do have that live stream or what we're going to do that week?
Yes.
page. I put them below that.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to choose 3 billboards, I'll pick something right now so we can do a versus because we're gonna start doing versus from now on.
Oh yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah.
And it's not so much versus you and I; it's just for the namesake,
Right. Right.
more than it is an actual verse. Maybe we'll do an and 3 billboards and
Yeah.
because
sounds
otherwise
good.
I choose my movie, you choose yours. That's kind of
Yeah, that sounds good. Yeah, that works.
We'll do 3 billboards and let me choose one.
Yeah, there you go.
Dick, tell us people about your book and where they can find it. We haven't done that in a while.
Oh, you got all 6 of you. Go to Amazon, type in Richard Pierce, The Monster Monroe, Another Night, or My Ghost Stories. But you got to put my name on there, Richard Pierce, Pires, and type it in, and you can get a copy of the book through them, or go to outskirtspress.com and look up my name, and you'll find it on the author page, and you can buy them there too.
Next
So,
time
whatever.
you come out, you're going to sign this for me.
Yes, I'm gonna have
Do
to
not
sign it.
forget.
I have to write something dirty inside.
Clearly, you on the pitch.
I know. I was so weird. I was like,
All I
wow.
can- as
that's
soon as I open the
me.
package, I go, "That's fucking Dick."
And it's not because I didn't send them a picture. They
How was
did
that not
on their,
you?
They did that on their own. I
How
just
was that
said
not you?
because they say, oh, design a copy or a cover. I said, well, I want a guy going up the stairs and the door opens because the door
Fucking
the
way.
door is a big motif of the book, so the door opens. And I was like, that's what I want. And they did that. And that's what they gave me. I was like, that's fucking perfect. That was fucking perfect. And it was free. It was covered in the price.
All right, you chose 3 billboards outside
Yes.
of something, Missouri.
Yeah.
Oh, Dick, I'm choosing something from the movies I've never seen before here. I'm going to choose Hardcore
Okay. Good job. Yeah. Fantastic.
from 1978. Paul
Hardcore.
Schrader.
Yes.
Love
George
Paul Schrader.
basically 8mm, the
Yes.
prequel to 8mm.
It's the actual 8mm version of 8mm.
Pretty much, yeah.
3 billboards. Not
Turn it off!
a versus,
Turn it
but
off!
yeah. I have an opening here. Should I play it? It's been so long. I showed you before. The Nick Cage cast opening.
Yes.
Yeah, I showed you that before. I won't do it again.
Very good. Yes, very nice.
But it's George C. Scott doing the turn it off. It's
Turn it
me,
off. Turn it
me
off.
reviewing 8mm. That was kind of the joke.
Ah! Yeah.
Or me reviewing something. I don't
Well,
know.
because he's watching his daughter in a porno
Get
film,
fucked to
getting
death.
fucked, and no, she's not dying.
Hey, don't ruin it.
Sorry,
As far as I know,
it's
she gets
not
fucked to
that.
death. Let me believe this.
No, she's alive. She's just in a porno movie, and he's disgusted because she ran away and she's doing dirty stuff.
So we're doing very different genres, very different decades, directors, film, and that's kind of why I think that's what we should aim for.
Yes,
Because we're gonna each choose a movie because we're only doing one every 2 weeks now, and we'll just each choose one.
Yeah, plenty of time to watch 2 movies.
Yeah,
Great.
2 weeks to watch 2 movies. We can do that.
That sounds good. Yeah,
and we'll narrow it down, and we'll do like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Similar to now, and I just won't ramble on drunkenly. We'll
That's
compare
all right.
each.
No problem there.
It's really hard for me not to choose a winner, though.
I can't win.
We'll still give our ratings, right? I give Bruges an 8. I give him Bruges an 8.
Yeah, and Bruges totally, solid.
Bruges an 8.
Solid 8. Yeah, of course.
You know what, Dick? Only because I think I like European cinema more than America now.
To a degree, yeah.
To a degree. But this is in my wheelhouse with the Guy Ritchie stuff because I'm a huge.
Well, that's why I figured.
Fan.
That's why I was shocked that you did never seen it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, hey, Bruges, you're gonna love In Bruges, like that. You will love.
But this was a movie like as soon as it came out.
Yeah,
people were telling me at work because they knew how much it got. Because I'll talk to them about movies and they're like Guy Ritchie, and they're like, "You watched In Bruges, right?" So in that scene, I'm like, "No, I haven't watched it." And they're like, "What do you mean you haven't watched it?" Like,
how did you not see fucking In Bruges, bro?
13, how long has it been?
2008, 15 years now.
15 years now. I've been deflecting conversations about the ending.
The Dark Knight and In Bruges came out the same year.
And I saw Dark Knight like 4 times in the theater, but not this.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
This is the year I moved to Arizona. I saw Dark Knight in Michigan, moved here, saw it the night I moved here. Dark Knight.
So you've been in Arizona since 2008.
Yes, saw it 2 more times after that because I saw the trilogy.
Crazy.
And then I saw it, one more time, and then I saw a trilogy.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, saw it 3 times in the theater. Didn't see it.
Nice. That's hilarious.
Yeah, and I love Colin Farrell. Always have. Like,
Yeah.
it just seems like a movie I would have seen, but
Yeah.
that's what I'm using Hollywood is Dead for, is to see the movies I should have seen.
Right.
And that's why I choose Hardcore next.
Yeah, sounds good.
You sure
Good
you want to
choice.
choose Three Billboards, though? You don't want to choose a movie you haven't seen. I just want you to choose a movie that you feel comfortable with.
No, I think because just to keep the train going with McDonough,
Okay.
we'll do Three Billboards for your sake, because you haven't seen it.
Sam
It's a
Rockwell.
great movie, and Sam Rockwell, it's great, and there's some funny parts.
It's so sad as shit.
The best line is fucking Sam Rockwell. I got problems with white people too. It's great because he's like kind of a racist character, and then like, but then he turns. Watch the movie.
You know what I'm
It's
going to
very
do
good.
is, oh man, order the Blu-ray.
Yeah,
Because I just know, because looking at that cast, I'm like, literally 5 of those people are in my top 10 actors. So,
yeah,
This is one of those things where and I've seen 2 movies now by the director. Gonna love it. I know that.
yeah.
But the problem is the Oscars put me off to this movie. Because I saw I got nominated a bunch and I go, maybe I'll wait. And here we are. Now I waited and I get to watch it. But whatever.
Yeah.
All right, Dick. Sorry, I know I keep rambling on, but let's
you're
get out
good.
of here, right?
Yeah,
I loved In Bruges. Thank you for
yes, In
talking
Bruges,
about it with me.
fantastic.
That was a fantastic fucking movie.
Oh yeah, In Bruges. I'm gonna watch it again.
No, definitely. I'm gonna buy. I put
watched it multiple
as
times.
soon as I finish this, I added this to my list of Blu-rays to buy.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Because I came back this week and I bought some Blu-rays and I was like, oh damn, I should look for In Bruges. Damn it.
Yeah.
It's just again, it's one of those movies I knew I would like, but I liked this more than Kiss Kiss Bang Bang.
Yeah.
But that's a movie I thought like that would be one of my favorites of all time because I kept hearing like you're gonna love that. But In Bruges, I like that way more than Kiss Kiss.
Yeah, no, well, because Kiss Kiss is a little dated.
Yeah,
because it's 3 years younger, but still, it's a great. Yeah, I just bought 3 Billboards.
Speaking of 3 Billboards,
here we are, Branson, Missouri.
No, Pelly, this is Bronson, Missouri. Hey, Ma, how about some cookies?
No dice.
This ain't over.
Classic.
So until next time, it's my last episode. I guess since we're doing a versus, you can go next.
All right.
I don't know how we're gonna do this, but we'll switch back and forth. I guess.
That's fine.
Your episode next.
That's fine.
So until next time. In the meantime, I'm finished list. So long, citizens. So see you back for 3 Billboards versus Hardcore. This is a porno movie.
Well, yeah, kind of. Yeah,
essentially, it's about a snuff film.
No,
but you know,
turn it off. Turn it off.
I am gonna build. My plan with these is to buy some wooden letters so that it says Hollywood.
Yes,
is dead.
Okay.
You know why?
That's
you know why I want to do that, Dick?
A lot of letters.
It's not. It's 6 letters.
Yeah,
space is to dead.
4.
Yeah, 6 letters.
5.
Fuck you, everybody. Good night.
Footage of me watching Hardcore with my kids in the room. Shut it off so bad. Oh no!
It's not that bad. Hardcore.
I went too far.
Hardcore is not.
It's not as bad as 8mm.
No, there's. I don't think there's any. There's a little bit of nudity, but not much. There's not.
Okay, because I know Paul Schrader.
Yeah,
he does tend to try to go too far sometimes.
No, I would say this was. It's pretty. It's not that bad. It's
weird.
Not.
Okay. Maybe I don't want to watch Hardcore now.
It's good. It's worth watching, especially that scene when George C. Scott is interviewing porno stars because he's trying to find the actors in the film, and he's got a fake mustache on and a fake wig. It's hilarious.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Oh my God, it's the best part. And then the black guy comes and he goes, "Oh, I'm sorry, son, we're not looking for you because there's no black guy in it." And he goes, "I know you cracker motherfucker. Fuck you. I'm the best fuck in this town." And he goes, No. I'm sure you are, but you're just not who we're looking for. He goes, "Oh, fuck you, pig." It's funny. It's a great scene.
That you told me about that before, but now
Yeah,
that I'm about to watch it, I'm
Oh yes,
because you literally told me that
Fantastic.
exact like speech before, and
Yeah.
now I'm very excited to watch
It's
that
him and that fake.
because I feel like the
mustache and
precipice, like I'm at
so
the doorway.
funny. Yeah, it's gonna be good. It's a nice, sad, dark movie,
I can't wait
but it's not as dark as you think. So it's
because
not as
8mm is surprisingly dark for
Yes.
who made it.
I think 8mm is a darker movie
Because
by far.
Joel Schumacher is like a happy director,
Yeah,
except
yeah,
for
yeah.
2 movies.
Yeah.
And you know which 2 I'm talking about, right?
What?
Trespass.
Lost Boys?
No, not even Lost
Oh,
Boys. Not say it's
God.
falling down in 8mm. Other than that, he's like
Yeah,
a
Falling
happy
Down's pretty dark,
joy
yeah.
director. Like
Yeah, pretty
directing
much.
to his whimsy.
Yeah.
Pardon the expression,
Especially when he
knowing who he is.
when he got blowjob from Colin Farrell in Tigerland.
Did he really?
That's the rumor. That's the that's what happened. I guess.
Hey.
And I think Colin Farrell's even admitted. He said, "It's fine." He said, "I did it. So what? Just get a good part."
Hey, Colin Farrell's fucked enough ladies where he's like, "Yeah, I blew a dude. What are you gonna do?
Yeah, what do you do? Fuck you. I don't care.
I
fucked
fucked
Britney Spears.
6,000 ladies. You
Yeah,
want?
exactly.
What are you gonna do about it?
Call me
I'm
whatever
the
you
Will
want. Call me.
Chamberlain of acting, bitch.
Yeah, fuck you.
Will Chamberlain's like, I fucked 20,000 dudes, but I fucked a dude for a role on a team. The
We never
Sixers
end-
got me on there, and yeah,
The streams is continuing.
I know. I'm still doing the show, honestly.
Oh, okay. Okay.
All right,
Okay.
bye. Bye.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, everybody.
See you in hell.
I already shut it off.